Okay, cool. You mentioned some arrows earlier, some bow and arrow interesting developments there.
If you go back to my folder, there should be arrows, I think. Let's show this on the screen. So bow and arrows are changing a little bit. We've got some new arrow types. This here is spectral arrows. You can see them in my offhand there. The offhand, if you put an arrow in there, it means use this one. You don't need it in your offhand, but it's just nice to preference. So the spectral arrows, you shoot something and they glow. Doesn't matter where they are, they glow. Everyone sees them glow. So this could be really useful in, for example, PvP mechanic. If you're shooting someone, they're running away, you can track them for a small period of time. We're not sure what that time is, probably 10, 15 seconds. But if you get hit by one of these, you are vulnerable. You cannot hide. So those are extremely utility arrows. You're not going to use them in a regular fight. You're probably not going to use them in survival. But PvP, those are going to be extremely useful, I feel. There they are again. The next arrows,
it's a bit like wall hacks.
Yes, it's wall hacks. Legit wall hacks right here.
Yeah.
As me demonstrating that you can see them from behind blocks. You just get the outline. For players on teams, it will glow the outline of their team color. So if they're on a red team, they will see a red outline right there. The next arrow, this one is, I believe, a poison arrow. No, this one's the invisibility arrow. So you can tip arrows with a certain potion. And for example, I just turned those invisible. I don't know why you would do that, but I'm not going to stop you from doing that. This one is the poison arrow. You'll see that they just poof out of existence because they're poisoned. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of balancing required for these. I'm personally not happy with how potions are balanced, especially splash potions. I'm sure you guys have tried them. You throw a splash potion of poison on someone, and you hit yourself. And you're, oh, no. So arrows, tipped arrows especially, need a lot of balancing because it would be extremely overpowered if you just poison someone long distance, take them down half a heart, and that's not fun at all. Yeah, I think that's that. The spectral arrows, I've got a nice other video to show off how you can spot if you've been hit by a spectral arrow. So if you exit this video, and you've seen it in the other screenshot with the levitation, there should be buff bar. Oh, effects. Yeah, so switch to the video. I'm giving myself lots of effects now, and you can see them in the top right of the screen. You don't have to keep opening your inventory. You don't have to rely on particles. You can see that you've got an effect. These are sorted. So the top layer is things that are good for you, and the bottom layer are things that are bad for you. Don't get anything on the bottom layer, okay? That's my advice for the game. Top is good, bottom is bad. They're also sorted left to right. The things that are very left on the screen are the ones that are expiring soon, and the things on the right are expiring later. As you can see, the top effect is running out now. So it started to flash. The more urgent it flashes, the sooner it runs out. So, for example, with Jens's new neat levitation effect, you can time it. So you can see, I've just got a few seconds left. Am I going to make that jump with it?
In which bar would the levitation effect be?
That was actually a really difficult question. I decided to count it as a negative effect, just because things offensively hit you with it.
Definitely.
So that's the new buff bar. So as you can see, the UI has changed a bit. We've got the buff bar at the top right, and we've got offhand at the bottom left, or bottom right if you're left-handed. So it's on the side where offhand is. So we've changed that up a bit. And I think this will help a lot, especially with effects on arrows, like tipped arrows, spectral arrows, this kind of stuff. And that's that.
That's awesome. Well, all those things sound super cool. I think that's all we've got from the Minecraft devs about new updates, but now we can talk to the Pocket Edition guys. So thanks for that, you two. Thank you.
You're welcome.